wanted to say something?
Yes. What I have here is a motion to dismiss this case. What I have in front of me, what I have for paperwork right here, is a motion, a notice of motion to dismiss. So I can give one to you, and I have one for the judge, or the court room.
Sure.
And then I have my copy. I'm in Onkwehonwe.
Have you notified the Crown of this before today?
Not before today.
Speak in the mic.
Right.
Before court started, I did. So this morning I did.
So if I understand correctly, the court date was set back in the spring, is that right? Today's court date was set back in March of 2013?
I don't have the record on me, but
Well, from your own memory, when do you think it was set?
prior to today. It doesn't matter to me, like I say yes
But it
to
doesn't
on a
matter
previous
to me,
date,
so I
on
wanna
a
know
previous
what you
date,
think.
this,
I want to know what you
I'm not gonna
think
guess.
about when the date was set.
yeah, I'm not gonna guess. Not good to guess at a date. So which date you have on file is fine.
Crown, when do you think the date was set?
No, I believe the date was set last May. There was a,
May the 3rd?
yes, May the
Yes.
third.
The documentation is
Yeah,
on
you
the
have
presentation on May the 3rd.
Okay, hold on.
For one-day trial.
Yeah.
Ms. Dover was there, but I think she was removed from the record at that time, so the matter was to go with or without the counsel. That's the endorsement. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And that's why Ms. Martin's here by herself without counsel. So was there some reason you couldn't bring the motion before today and give the Crown some notice about what your argument was going to be?
Yes.
What was that?
I didn't know that that was possible to do that, or that was a step to take.
Is there any affidavit attached to
No,
the
there
motion?
isn't. Okay, so I'm only under the authority of Creator. I retain all rights, and I don't consent to any of this. You have a fiduciary responsibility towards me, and I would like everyone to acknowledge that on record. Now, you have a motion in front of you for dismissal. I would like it to be answered. And I, on and for the record, motion to dismiss this case.
Anything else you want to say about that issue?
Should I give, would you like any more, like, reasoning at all, or? Well,
Yes.
I'm fine for now.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, this is something that came to my attention recently.
Sorry,
The-
what is the something that came to your attention recently?
The Six Nations Police did not have jurisdiction or the courts because they did not have a binding contract between the Canadian government and the Crown from 2004 until March 2013, and that's why it should be dismissed.
Okay, anything else?
Not at this time.
Okay. Does the Crown wish to respond to this argument? Or not? Anything else you want to say? So everything is-
I was not prepared to respond to it at this time. Would be agreeable to having it go over to a further date to allow time to respond.
Okay. This matter is going to be adjourned because you brought this motion today without notice to anybody. It will be adjourned to a proper date that both of you can agree upon in order to give the Crown time to respond. I'm also going to give you time to put further documentation before the court if you choose to do so. It's up to you whether you do or not. So the endorsement, it's going to be lengthy, Madam Clerk. I'm not sure where you want to put it. You've got a separate sheet and staple to the information. It'll be, of course, on the record anyway because this is a recorded event. There's a motion for lack of fundamental jurisdiction because the person in charge before the court claims there's a lack of jurisdiction because of her native status. The Crown only received notification of this today, the day of trial, a few minutes before trial. There is nothing in the material except as is indicated. The grounds for the motion are, quote, because it is my wish, end quote, which would be wholly unsatisfactory. I'm going to give the applicant moving on the motion time to put better and further material before the court, and of course, give the Crown time to respond as well to either this material that's currently before the court or amended material as it may come in as per my order. It will be put over for continuation of trial and argument of the motion in front of me or a different judge, but I'm seized of it at the moment. So, the date is going to be sometime after April 1st, Madam Clerk. Maybe we can get a date from the trial coordinator. Yes, we can. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll call it. Trial planners weigh in, and I'll also get the three parties in as well.
Thanks very much.
Now, before we set it to a date where you are going to be the presiding judge, I need you to acknowledge on record that you are going to uphold your fiduciary duty responsibility towards me.
I'm going to act as the judge of the Ontario Court of Justice in a criminal court with respect to a criminal charge that's before the court and a motion brought with respect to that charge regarding jurisdiction.
And you're dealing with North American Indians. So you have a
I'm aware that
fiduciary
you have-
responsibility towards me, and you have a responsibility to act as if though
And
you were
if you
me.
don't give me a chance to talk, you won't know what I'm thinking. Do you want to give me a chance to talk? Yes or no? You have to say yes or no.
Yes.
I'm aware that you are a native person. I'm aware that you're bringing a motion before the court alleging lack of jurisdiction because of that fact, and it will be dealt with appropriately. I make no other commitment to you whatsoever.
Okay.
Good to hear.
How many witnesses did the Crown have on this? Four. You better make it for 2 days. We're looking for 2 days, not one. Any day after April 1st, except April 14th.
You could also check with the officer to just keep the conversation with the responsibility. Any day the week of the 14th of April, to be the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th.
Okay, why don't we try 14, 15 to start? Everybody okay with the 14th and 15th of April, 2014?
Yeah.
15th, I'm sorry, 15th I'm not available, I have a draw continuation, Justice Day.
Okay.
My apologies.
14th and 16th?
That would be.
14th and 16th. I'm sorry, did you say April 14th?
Yeah.
That's the one day I said
And
Use
I
their
think
full
the
unit.
15th is Good Friday for next, that's agreeable.
15/7. Everybody on board?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
15 or 16?
This matter is adjourned to the 16th and 17th of April.
17th,
10
I'm
o'clock
okay.
in the morning, courtroom number 5. The remand,
Courtroom number 5.
Ms. Martin is to that 16th date, 10 o'clock in the morning, courtroom 5, 16th of April.
10 a.m., 16.
Both trial and motion. With respect to the motion, Ms. Martin will have a further 30 days to add any additional material she wishes to add to support her motion, such as an affidavit or written argument, whatever. And the Crown will have 90 days from today to respond to that material. And Ms. Martin will have 120 days from today to reply to that material. Because Ms. Martin is self-represented, I'll order a transcript for everybody, and the trial coordinator will eventually send a copy of the transcript of my order so she can understand it to Ms. Martin. Do you have a current address, Ms. Martin, for mail?
Yes, it's the same address on the court orders.
Hasn't changed.
No, not for mailing.
Okay. That's great. That's all for today.